It's AJ, and today marks the end of the year that is 2020. Today is Hogmanay for me and all the Scots, and it's New Year's Eve for everyone else. So, I thought I would spend this wee video just reminiscing about how this year's went through YouTube and through my personal life and everything in between. Not that there really is because it's 2020, there really wasn't anything else. And yes, FYI, I know this video should technically be Spy Family Volume 3, Manga Monday, however, there were some issues, and well, Manga Monday takes a while to edit, and I couldn't get it done in time for this week, so please forgive me. It is coming, don't worry, because my god, I need to spend a whole video simping over fucking Twilight, so yes! And you're, yes. So, that's coming, don't worry. But anyway, so 2020, the year in which this all started, back in February, not having a fucking clue, but a month later, I would be going down into lockdown and everything would be going to shit. Oh, jeez. However, did I think that back in February I was still going to be here in December making videos? Realistically, no, because over the last decade and so I have tried and tried again to start YouTube and, well, it's never worked. I've never kept it up, or I just gave up, essentially. Like, I didn't have any inspiration, nothing really grabbed my fancy, and well, here we are. Literally 5 channels later, legit 5 channels later, oh, it's bad. I'm here. And it's the most amount of videos I've ever made. We've got about 70-ish odd, like, on the channel. Like, in 10 months I have 70 odd videos, and I don't know how I made them. Like, part of me thinks now, how did I make like 3 videos a week at one point in the beginning? Like, I was just spewing them out like nobody's business. And now you're lucky if I actually make one for once a week. Oh, jeez. Inconsistencies, but I do have my reasons. Mostly for the reason of, I don't want to force myself to make videos. Like, I want to make them because I want to make them. And I think that's why it's kind of worked this way. How I still want to make videos, but I'm not forcing myself to do it weekly. It's like, right, I need to have this out for this day, I need to have this out for that day. Apart from if it's a Manga Monday, like, it has to come out on a Monday, obviously. But I try not to limit myself to, it has to be, I have to have one every single month of every single Monday, and it's like, no, because obviously that's not going to work. It worked for, was it August I did it for? September? I can't remember, when did I do Manga Month? And Manga Monday month, and I can't remember when I did that. Mostly because it feels like so long ago, but then also not that long ago. And yet I can't stick to a deadline of like, hey, by the way, I'm going to have Spy Family Volume 3 on the 28th, and yet it is not out because it's now the 31st. Oops. But that doesn't mean I don't like doing this. Like, I love it. Sometimes I just need to do nothing. Like, for the sake of this little here, I need to look after the little person in here because frankly they're fucked up and they need all the love they can get. So sometimes doing nothing is the best course. So yeah. But YouTube's just been a little bit of a blessing in that sense, as because of lockdown, my other side hobby, which is doing a radio show with my best pal, one of my best pals, obviously had to stop because we couldn't go into the building, and because we live in different counties, we couldn't meet up with each other, so we couldn't essentially like say like she couldn't come here and we could record because I've got like 3 microphones now, because over the course of the year I've went from 1 microphone that I've had for about 10 years, my wee snowball, to then going from a USB to then going to like proper like XLR kind of leads, and then going up to a better microphone from that, all within 10 months. So I have microphones. So the fact we couldn't do that, this was like my nice little, as I put, my little media hobby, which kept it relevant to my degree, despite that my degree is practically useless for me at this point. But yeah, just it gave me the opportunity on here to talk about things that I liked, and especially because I couldn't meet up with like my friends, because I literally only have a few handful of friends that live in my county, which I could have seen during the time. Like, most of mine actually live in different counties. Like, legit, all of them live in different counties. I've got two that live here, two that here, one over here, and then, yeah, I'm not allowed to see them. So, even just sitting here, talking to a camera, talking about things I like manga, video games, movies. Well, actually, don't talk about. Well, I talked about one movie, Eurovision. Like, that in itself was therapeutic, because even though I couldn't talk to many people about things I liked because I couldn't see them in person, and it doesn't really communicate as well when you're doing it through messages. And then we can't always like FaceTime or anything like that. So just doing this was nice, which then obviously then kind of developed into, oh, let's go into hobbies more and like zone into hobbies, which then comes to my next point of how my manga collection has increased dramatically over this year. So at the beginning of 2020 I had 40, which took me 2 years to build. So I am now ending 2020 with 90. I've more than doubled my collection this year. And the worst part is, it's not been a 12-month thing. It's been 6 months. At the end of June, I had 42. And that was with the end of Food Wars coming in. Which then started the manga buying. Because obviously on the day that Food Wars ended, I bought Spy Family because that's when that came out. Because I will still admit it was destiny that the day that I finished Food Wars was the day that Spy Family Volume 1 came out. And that's when it started. I went from 42 to 90 in 6 months. Oops. Do I have any regrets? No. Mostly because I know that's one shelf. You can't see, but I've actually filled up. Well, I've started that shelf. So this is my shelf where this is like my continuing series. So these are the ones I'm reading right now. Up there are the ones I have read. So I have all of Food Wars is stacked up in 2 piles, like vertically that way. Then I've got all of 10 Count, which is my biggest regret of 2020. 7 Days, all my Ruby mangas, and the very, very first volume of Yu-Gi-Oh! That I have. I think that's it. Yes, that is all of it's up there. I had to double check myself. So, this is future. But yeah, it's weird when I look at it to think I've went from, first of all, from 40 to 90, and the fact that when I just look at those shelves, I have 90. I don't know why, but 90 just feels like a big number. And now my manga overtakes all of my books. I think I only have about 60 books, like normal novelizations and whatnot. I haven't counted like my cookery books that are like up here. But even still, I think I own more manga than all of my books combined. Apart from my Walking Deads. I haven't included them. So technically just going by graphical novels, it outweighs everything I own in book form. Which is fucking weird in my head and I don't know why. Oh, like I can totally understand now when I watch those manga videos now, where it's like, here's my collection, and it's like, oh, I have 5,000. Like, I understand why, because I have 2 shelves, and they're not even full. Like, I can double stack, as you've probably seen in previous videos. And that's only 90 for 2. Like, like, how I've stacked them, I could technically have all of them onto one shelf because how I've stacked up Food Wars. Oh, jeez. And the worst part is now, I need to calm down because the rate I'm going at, I'm going to have to start getting rid of some of them. I'm going to have to get rid of my normal books to make way for manga because I don't have space for another bookcase in here. And that makes me sad. My god, like that is like such like otaku like problems. First world otaku problems. I do not have space for my manga. How fucking sad is that? A personal positive for me is, now this is going to sound so stupid and like very superficial and everything like that, but a very positive for me was I finally got the haircut I've always wanted for like almost 2 decades, like literally since I was about 12, so like that's 15 years. And I know that sounds like really stupid, it's like it's just a haircut, but just having the guts to just go, nah, fuck it, I am cutting off all my hair, well, not all my hair, but like a good chunk of my hair, and just like not looking back, and then deciding like, yes, I'm going to keep this, is a huge thing for me. And the best joy was showing it off to people who'd always said to me in the past that I would never suit this kind of haircut. I should not have short hair, it wouldn't suit me, I would look weird, blah de blah de blah. And then went and got it done, not really told them, just went, hey, by the way, I'm going to get my hair cut, it's going to be a lot different from usual, it's going to be shorter. Maybe them thinking bobbish, and then it's like, shunk. But then them turning around and being like, oh, it's actually nice. It actually suits you. And it's like, I didn't think it would. It's like, ha, yes. That is like personal wins. And then it makes me happier when I look at myself with my hair, because it makes me feel better. And I think in that ways it's like everything combined, like doing the videos and everything like that, has brought confidence back out in me, made me feel more comfortable about who I am, enjoying what I like, just basically going fuck you to everybody. Like, I'm just going to be me, I'm just going to enjoy what I like, and if you don't like it, I don't care, because I'm doing stuff that makes me happy, and at the end of the day, that's all I want to do, is make myself happy, make my mind healthier, just try and live life, because frankly, I'm lucky enough to still be here. So, yeah. That just went such a wee deep dark mode there, just like, yeah. I'm just thankful that I'm still here, and I think that's more than what I could ask for, being honest. All these other things are just a bonus, like finding joy in my hobbies again, creating new hobbies, making myself be who I want to be, kind of thing. They're all just little, like, all the sprinkles on top with the like wee cherry on top. The fact I'm still here is just the best thing. And I get to spend it with the ones I love, and I get to be happier. So yeah, even within the shitty year that was 2020, a lot of positives still came out of it, even if there were still a lot of negatives alongside, but the positives still are mightier than the negatives. And I think that's all we can kind of take from that. Oh well. After that kind of deep moment, have a nice new year, everyone. And I'll see you in 2021, where hopefully things brighten up and we get on. And we'll see what the future holds. So, for the last time in 2020, I'm AJ, and I'll see you in a new year. Bye bye.